Hello, how you doing? Greetings, everybody. This is Shiro and Shadow. I also want to say hi to Purple Vamp Hog. Thanks for tuning in. Also, hello, Neo Boyfriend. Good to see you. Today, we're going to be playing a game called Eternal Darkness.
And just so y'all are aware, I am here just drawing on the headset.
Of course. The Rugrat has to draw, of course. Might as well get them paper and crayons.
Shut up.
Go draw with your crayons and paper, kid.
I am literally watching a game control, actually. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that. Anyway, sorry about, I guess apparently Ciel and Shadow pretty much still hate each other, I'm afraid. So, not really much I can do about that. Alright, well we're going to play this game. Alright, let's get started.
Deep into that darkness,
Still here, you know, and
long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Give it a moment to show, guys. The emulator's going to take a little bit to warm up. Should have a chance to show. There we go.
I don't know why this black and red hedgehog doesn't think that she's the only drawing right now.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Ooh, Silicon Knights. This is gonna be good. Yep, we're playing it right now. So, an ultimate artist life form visits the channel. Pleasure. Alright, let's see what we got here. Sadly, this is one of the most underrated games that's ever been made.
I know nothing. I like this.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing, Emma?
Oh, hi, Emma. Hi, Emma.
She says hi, Akina.
Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just trying.
Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. How ironic, we're playing a game called Resident Evil Requiem came out. Shut up. We're gonna play this one. All right. Make sure that we're working. All right. Let's find out. Let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist.
Hello there.
I am also dead.
I figured.
This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless, their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Alright, so we gotta figure out what we're dealing with here. So we guys got the granddaughter of the person who was murdered.
It's like, good or not?
You'll see. Get off me! Then they get a shotgun. Oh, fuck. Out of ammo! Oh, wait, it's just a dream.
Remember me, Alex?
Okay, the main person we play as is Alex.
So, you're Alex?
Female, yes. Oh, great. 3:33 in the morning? God damn it.
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Alexandra
Yeah,
Rivas.
who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
So, for those of you, this is the Rivas family estate in Rhode Island that we're basically being forced to. Hello there.
Ah, Miss Roivas.
Dare
I'm
say
pleased to
the
meet you.
letters.
I trust you had a pleasant trip?
I
Yes,
said,
suppose
hello
so,
there.
considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course, this way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight.
So, what exactly
I'm
happened?
afraid there's not much to see.
We're about to find out, Shadow. Okay, so apparently what happened is her grandfather was brutally murdered.
Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Edward Roivas was
Yes,
her
it's
grandfather.
him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. Oh, none of this makes sense. There's no sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here.
So basically, her grandfather was decapitated
We have
in a
no
brutal
evidence
murder.
except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream through the headset.
I
Yeah.
don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
2 weeks later. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there's a tie to his past and possible tie to his murderer, it would be here. Okay, so let's see. A beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck. Yet the clock continues to tick. With the time permanently set to 3:30. There's a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Should Alex look at the key? Yes. Alex picks up the desk key, pulls the key from it. However, there is something odd about the key. It isn't winding it at all. It looks like a dresser key. We have found a dresser key. Okay. Alright. So let's see. We're gonna open the door. Okay, so let's see. Okay, there's a fireplace. And let's see. Kitchen. No. Okay. Alright, open the door here. Alright, so we got a grand piano stands here, awaiting the hands of a decent musician. Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to the description, such as the piano fell into disuse. Okay. Anything in here? Wait a minute. So you're telling me Alex looks a little like Akino? I doubt it, but then again, I wouldn't pull it past her. The illustration features a collection of strange line designs, related to each other in a singular manner. There appears to be some significance of it, but it isn't particularly evident. That might be important later. Okay. The table is set for one. Alex's grandfather Edward's private nature meant that he never had many visitors. But this is the lonely evidence of it. Okay, so he was a loner, he never had any visitors, so okay.
So, kind of like me.
Kind of, but then again, you didn't exactly have a mansion either. This is like if you're seeing this in VR, you can see exactly what's being.
Right. Yeah.
Portraits of the ancestral ravished line of the four walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There is something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. I'm not.
Like Shadow's bad date.
Shut up.
Never.
Portraits of ancestral ravished line or the four walls. Okay. So we got what looks like an ancestral great grandfather here, and then we have a great grandmother.
Again, sounds like Shadow's bad date.
The door is locked. Okay, so we can't go there yet.
Sounds like Shadow's bad exes.
Hey, we're solving a murder.
Oh, come on, I kind of want to pick on you on that line.
Hey, look, a library.
Ooh, where?
Right here. let's see. We got a tree with a man hanging from it. Let's see. In the warm glow of the candlelight, the Revis family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the details. If one looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. Okay.
Depends on the family secrets.
Right. These books contain history of the Revis family, genealogy, birth and death records, deeds, and writs. The Revis history is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Revs were shunned by other settlers in North America, suspected of witchcraft. Oh, lovely. The Revis were convicted during the witch trials. Oh, so Salem witch trial reference. Nice. Forcing them into hiding. As memories faded, the Revis rebuilt their lives. Okay. Sorting through the books, Alex sees one that seems to be placed differently than all the others, as if drawing attention to itself. Curious, she examines the book. She examines it. Upon inside cover, shaky handwriting shapes the numbers 333. She replaces the book. Okay.
Is anybody else getting a reference to that?
I don't remember dating someone this ridiculous. The books in the corner seem to focus on the supernatural. The writings of Poe, Lovecraft, and the poetry of Blake, the art of Bosch. Everything with a tie of ethereal horror or fantasy is all here. A reference library to the arcane. Was this Alex's grandfather's secret hobby?
Again, anybody else getting a shot of reference of bad dates? Or is it just me?
Oh, and Neo Boyfriend says Akina X Shadow. Ooh. Hey! I would never date Akina like that. A slight draft can be felt issuing from beneath the bookshelf, almost as though a vent or empty space is behind it.
Yeah, I think Shadow won't date me for the lack of his likes.
Okay. The looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on its empty room with an almost periodical air. Use the thumbsticks left and right to adjust the hands. Okay.
Okay,
Should Alex adjust the clock hands?
yes. I did put a post on my,
Oh,
YouTube channel.
we already found it.
For those who are thinking, no, I haven't abandoned my YouTube channel. I'm just struggling on things at the moment. There are other things that I also need to address. Do you guys want me to keep streaming on YouTube or go ahead and stream more on Twitch? I need to know now.
Let her know, guys. Okay, so it looks like we found a study and everything else.
Ooh, it's a fuck.
The Gothic cathedral in the silhouette against a stark light. The image is various and devoid of subseti. I can't read that. Every brushstroke echoes the spikes of the architect. The inputting of a violent feeling as though the building itself has a harsh imposition on reality. A grim picture indeed. The looks of this looks like some kind of mask. The face is shown in composure with a faint hint of a smile tugging at the corners of the mouth and the eyes closed in deep meditation. Okay. A painting of a jungle-shrouded building. It seems to be a temple in Asia, perhaps from Thailand or Cambodia. Okay.
Anything about me streaming on YouTube or Twitch?
Nothing at the moment. This is a bizarre drawing of a Cyclopean city. Its immense architecture bathed in an unnatural fog. The detail is incredible, and as Alex studies it, she can almost imagine the city's inhabitants.
Again, sounds like Shadow's bad dates came out of nowhere.
An ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace mantle. Another token of the electric junk. I have equipped this gladius. A diabolical drawing of a stack of human bodies, one each cemented into place. What twisted psych could have executed this drawing? Though disturbing, it is miraculously rendered down to the subtlest detail. The precious anatomy. Sorry, I can't read that very well. I apologize. Of fractured bones. The convulsions of spines and ribs entwine into a mesmerizing sight. I'm surprised you're not even wanting to see this game. You would love this one. You love mystery.
I know. I'm listening.
A small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate, matching the etches on the table and the wall's illustration. The candles are unlit. Okay. So now we gotta open the book. A large leather-bound antique book rests on the cluttered desk. Should Alex read the book?
Yes.
Yes.
Holy shit. I drew a good drawing.
Oh. Oh my.
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish.
Okay.
To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality. To see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone.
Okay, so we have our place in ancient Persia, 26 BC. Alright.
Viris quies candamest, viris conservandi. Facusatis aquae sumat, et animus eorum conferna. Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum, si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance. Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact,
Don't be fooled.
we must be strong.
This is not like Prince of Persia, but you'll see why. Remember, it all is going to come together, so it's going to take a little bit getting used to. Okay. Okay. Alright. So So we got what looks like. Okay, so what do we got here? Alright, so he's teleported. Okay. Let's see. The dais of the floor is finely crafted, inlaid with a gold and gems that Pius cannot identify. A strong liner design is situated in the middle and is equally unknown to the Roman soldier. Okay. Okay, so A is the slash. Okay. Alright. So let's see. It's actually, you know what? It's a little bit like that, but this was actually one of the most popular games. This sadly did not get a sequel, unfortunately. So we don't really know how it's going to continue because Silicon Knights is no longer around anymore, and they had to shut down because they lost their battle with Epic Games over the license of the engine they used. So apparently what happened was they sued because they thought they were getting a bad deal over the engine, but that was not true. A ladder leads into the dank heart of the labyrinth. Danger lurks beneath, yet Pius' courageous resolve does not buckle. Should Pius climb down the ladder? Yes. Okay. Okay. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, great. Zombies. Oh boy. Uh-oh. There you go. Alright. Finished one. Now we got more. Shit. We just decapitated him. Wait, seriously? Yup. Finished him off. I thought the werecat would be interested in mystery. I think she is, but she can view it from the headset.
Yeah, I go with that. I'm just doing some drawings.
A strange granite block lies on the floor. Pick it up. You have picked up a granite block. Okay. The reason why I say that is because I was hoping she'd actually want to solve the mystery because she likes these. Shadow, be patient. Then again, Ciel is also interested too. I know, but be patient, damn it.
He's never patient.
Okay, health meter. This meter represents life energy. Every time a character takes damage, the life will go down lower. When it reaches 0, the character will die. Use the function to allow manipulation of the items. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's a map. Alright, so it's a map. We got a journal. Alright. I'm actually liking this game so far. I agree. I actually do. I have to say I'm not a fan of the sword though. I know, but we have to use what we have to use right now. Get off me. Get these fuckers off me. Trying. See to it they don't rise again. Okay. We took a little damage, but still can beat them. Alright, there we go. Pick up. Oh yeah, one thing I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to say this right now. If your character's health gets too low, this game is known to fuck with you. It's going to make you think your memory card's corrupted. It's going to make you see things that aren't there. That's the nature of the game. It does that. That's not a bug, that's a feature. We're doing okay. We're doing good. Alright. So we got 2 here. Now we got 3. We got other ones we gotta get, so. Okay. So now we got that picked up. So let's see. Oh, that's right. You don't run in this game. Oh no, you do. You gotta pull down the left trigger to do it. Okay. Alright. Uh-oh. Alright. So we're gonna do... Yes. There we go. Got 1. And now we need to activate this one. Okay. And we activate this one. And let me guess, we activate the final one. Yes, we do. Alright, I think I'm starting to get it. Yep. I am as well. Okay, so it unlocked the door from earlier. Okay, what do we got here? I don't like this. Prius, you must prove your worth by destroying the statue. Pressing R will enable Prius to select attack. Again, slightly. Okay. Alright. No. It's the BIOS I gotta do an update on. I gotta find that MSI one. But this one's got the drivers on it though. That's fine. Uh-oh. Fuck dear. Uh-oh. We're about to die. You can't just run. You gotta kill these things. It's Roman times, technically. Ancient Persia. Okay, now what do we got here? A button attached to the small softened illumination illuminates the room. A bizarre energy seems to radiate from it. I just press the button. Yes. Alright, so we figured out what we were doing. So we just got this part taken care of so far. Okay. Now we need to figure out what we're dealing with. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see. Let's try to save before we get lost here. It is not safe to save right now. Okay.
I'll be right back. I gotta go check on the other one.
Alright, there we go. Alright, now we need to figure out which one we're doing. A strange scripture resembling a red claw worm floats at the pedestal. Should you take it? Angel-like energy. Okay. Alright, so we need to figure out what we're dealing with here. We got blue, shaped like a delicate dome, a pale blue silhouette floats gracefully above the pedestal. Should he take it? Okay, and this one, the effigy resembling a wrapped angel shaped from dark green emerald, hovers effortlessly above the pedestal. Should Pius take it? Let's see. And the other one, a strange sculpture resembling a red-clawed worm mysteriously floats above the pedestal. Should Pius claim this artifact? So, what do you guys think? I need to figure out which one to do. Shadow and I can't decide. I'm going to see if I can get someone who knows this a bit better than I.
I know nothing of this game, so
Of course you don't, because you never. This game was around when you were born. Like, you were too young. You were just born when this came out. In fact, let me look up the date this game launched. Eternal Darkness GameCube. Let me see when this launched. Okay, this game launched in 2002, and it was. Let's see. This game launched October 25th in Japan in 2002, and it was released June 24th, 2002. So this game was released about Halloween in Japan.
in other words, it's the exact same age as me.
Almost. You were about... Actually, no. I was just... This game is 1 day older than me in 2002. No. I'm 1 day older than it. Because, remember, I was born before that, so I'm older than this game. I'm older than it. So that means... This game came out 6 days before you were born, actually. So, yeah. The game is 6 days older than you. Just so you know. So, now the question lies in what to pick. These artifacts are very, very confusing. And I need to figure out which way to go. Okay. 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 First artifact introduces the cosmic entity force behind the eternal darkness cycle. It explains the maleficent godlike beings, the ancients, exist outside human reality and that their influence can bleed into the world. This scripture enables the player's discoveries apart for a long repeating conflict between humanity and these outer powers. Okay. So that's what this first artifact is. The second is human cult / history message, meaning describes how humans discovered, worshipped, or weaponized the ancient powers. It recounts cults, rituals, and consequences when mortals tried to bind or use these powers, often leading to corruption, madness, and catastrophe. The third one, meaning, functions as both a warning and a fragment of prophecy. It tells that the ancients can be combated, but only with knowledge, sacrifice, and sufficient rites. And that the cycles can end if the proper countermeasures are taken. It may also state the conditions under which the ancient can be driven back or sealed. Gives the player natively the method that stakes for confronting ancients, why protagonists undertook rites and seek artifacts or perform sacrifices in the game's climax. So, we have three options. The first one, the second, and the third. One talks about the darkness, eternal darkness origin message. The second one is about the human cult and history message. And the third is a warning / prophecy and resolution. So, since this is the first time playing it, what do you guys think? Do you want to go down the Eternal Darkness origin message? Do you want to go through the human cult / history message? Or do you want to go for the third artifact? So, what do you all think? So which one do you guys want to do? I ask this because I'm trying to understand this game and try to learn it. It's fun, but I also want to play it. So, do we want to go with the green, the blue, or the red? Which one would you guys think to do this time? So, if we take the second artifact, the role connects the cosmic threat to human action in history, explains why certain locations, characters, and tombs, like the Tomb of Eternal Darkness, exist and carry danger. The first one sets the metaphorical stage where sanity, possession, and reality warping events occur. And the third one gives the player narratively the method and stakes of confronting the ancients and why protagonists seek artifacts and perform sacrifices in the game's climax. So, we need to figure out which one we're going to do. I decide blue because, alright. Okay. Okay. The first one's blue, the second one's red, and the third is green. Okay. Alright, so the blue artifact describes about cosmic unknowability and the fundamental threat, signals the arrival and awareness of the otherworldly force, expects sanity effects, and reality warping occurs. Knowledge alone is dangerous. Okay. So you want to take the risk of the blue one. Is that what I'm hearing, Neo? Is that correct? Because I want to make sure I'm hitting what you guys decide. Because once you pick... Okay. Alright. We're going to pick this one. We're going to pick this. Alright. No going back now. Alright. Remember, this is what we're going to play the whole game, so can't go back.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. All at once, I understood. The forces of the multiverse all made sense under the transcending power of Ulyath. No mountain too high, no city too far. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
You've acquired... Okay, Alex has acquired the Tomb of the Eternal Darkness. So, again, we're not going back. Hold on, so I gotta adjust this. Trying to think. Okay. Try to make sure I get that. That part's right. And this part. Seriously? Okay, so let's see. Shit. I gotta figure out what. That's. No, it's. Hold on. Half a circle is like 180 degrees, so it means I gotta do. Somewhere about there, somewhere. Okay. And I gotta match that. I am trying to figure this puzzle out. Holy crap, this is confusing. Hey Gia, how you doing? Just Kina says hi. And right now we're trying to solve a puzzle. Oh boy. If you don't know what this game is, it's Eternal Darkness. Basically what happened is Alex Revis is the granddaughter of her grandfather who was just murdered. And we're trying to uncover what happened. So, in a way, we're like solving a murder mystery here. Nope. A second. Okay. Oh, well, happy 8th anniversary then to your channel. Congratulations on being on this channel, this platform for 8 years. Oh, and Jesus, out of you. Just good. You're welcome. And I hope to be on this channel for the rest of the next decade or so. Dragon will be here. Oh, reference dragons, but what does that have to do with anything? I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Seems I gotta adjust it somehow. Yep. We all wish you a happy 8 years on this platform and hope you will keep going forevermore. Alright. So let's see. I know, yeah, and I get that. It's hard to decide what you want for your own birthday. Even I have that issue. But now is not the time for me to worry. I got things to do. I got stuff to take care of. And Neo boyfriend's good. He's a good friend. Yep, and I'm playing this for him on his birthday. How sweet is that? It's his birthday, and I'm basically playing this for him. Now, if I could figure out how to solve all this, I would be glad to. Okay, so that's right there. So that means I have to make this go somewhere aligned like that. You gotta go till it clicks. That's B to adjust the mirror, but well, if you can do a cosplay, that'd be interesting. But then again, if a gift card is possible, which means gift cards can arrive to you anytime. It's just a matter of like what you'd want, though. Okay, wait a minute. It's in the center. Ah, I see. Okay. So I have to get it straight. Okay. Don't worry, G. I'm not ignoring you or anything. It's just I try to also figure this game out since it's a puzzle-like game. I'm trying to see if I can get speed to figure this out. Hold on, let's see if I can get Vince. Hold on. Yeah, I know. I just didn't want you to think like, you know, I'm ignoring you or anything. It's just I'm trying to get this part. Okay. Bookshelf near the fireplace. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me say something. Hold on. Okay. Well, since Akina doesn't know this game, but maybe she can look up what it means to do. Hold on.
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Nope. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna have to try and reach someone who knows this game. And also, it's good that you're drawing something. I'd like to see you draw. Yeah, it's actually really good. But now the question is... Alright. Alright, so I need to figure out what exactly I'm dealing with and what we're doing here. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna impasse on this one. But that's okay. I got a chance to talk to you guys, so let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, this part is getting very confusing. Alright. Yeah, I can look to help you with that. Yeah, I actually will be able to help you with it later on, actually. I'm off work for Monday and Tuesday, so yeah, I can find some time to help you with it. Yeah, just let me know what it is, and I'll see what I can do. I just gotta get some details on what's going on, and I'll take a look. Let's see. Yeah, that's just good to get context to understand what's going on, but I'll help you as best I can. How are things with you and Kyle anyway, if you don't mind me asking? I see. That makes sense. Okay, so it looks like I'm a little confused on this one, so... So it's set like that, huh? Well, that's good. That's good to get used to. And on top of that, that's part of what, you know, experiencing the magic of, you know, being loved is. When you love someone that much, that's what you result in. That's okay. I still don't get like what this is supposed to be. Okay, so it looks like that. So that means I gotta. Okay, so one part is there, but I have to figure out what to do about make this almost. I'm supposed to make this one align like that. I don't know. So I'm a little bit confused on what this is. Hold on. I figured. Archive room. Yes. This is the archive room. Yes. Okay, I'm in the archive room. Mm. Well, nothing wrong with getting used to it, Gia. I will say this. Love is something about being patient, kind, well, tolerant to a degree, but it's also about knowing, um, from my experience, you have to remember that not everyone's going to be perfect. We're going to make mistakes, and people are going to always have their moments. What matters is how you treat somebody. Like, for example, you have to be very precise in how you say things about somebody. Like, for example, there are times that, you know, you want to call someone an idiot for what they've done, but at the same time, you also got to remember you're not always going to get it right. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to work on making sure that, you know, people learn what needs to be done. See, that's what what you understand with love is perfection does not exist. Perfection is something that people will try to pursue, but the problem is it will sabotage relationships and will actually nuke it in the end. You can't always correct the things that happen. You can't always control how the outcome is. What's important is that, yes, you can forgive, but you have to remember, forgiveness even has limits, too. I say this because from my years of experience when it came before I got Akina and what I have now, I've had to go through a long, long, hard road to get there. It's about knowing that you're going to have moments where you have to be very, very careful, you know, what you say and what you do. Remember, love is patient, love is kind, love is tolerant, but also love is about knowing when to say, okay, this person needs to learn on their own and understand that. Don't take things for granted. Love is about understanding that, yes, you're going to have moments where you need to be very careful. But you pretty much know that part, and you're still got a long way to go. Personality is what matters. Gifts are nice, but they're not required. But that doesn't mean that you can't appreciate things when you get them. And I know that you don't like taking things for granted. I know that. You have what's called a very constitutional-like soul. That means when you make mistakes or you screw up, you don't blame others. You know deep down that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to correct it, but at the same time, you're trying your best not to, put too much emphasis on trying to change things. You try to change what you can, not what people tell you to. Everyone's experience with, dating and romance is very different. No, you don't need to do that. I'm glad. See, that's what makes you a good, partner and friend, is because you know that sometimes people can't get you everything, but sometimes the greatest gift you get of all is that people love and cherish you and they support you. Because there are times you're going to need, more support than ever. Money doesn't buy happiness. It doesn't do that. Correct. It's the person, how they behave, act, talk, and also how they treat others. You see, when the person has a kind and caring soul and doesn't have an elitist agenda, and doesn't treat people like they're subhuman, or in this case, treat others who are content creators like trash, that's how you know they're a good person. I myself try to set an example for all of you on the stream where, yeah, I may have my moments and I have my, times I get upset, but at the same time, I try to also remember that it took a long road to get to the subs I have. Am I grateful for them? Yes. Am I glad that I now have membership options that are turned on? Yes. But that doesn't mean people have to go with it. And you know what? He probably wants to do that because he feels that it's important that, show love and appreciation. Sometimes spoiling someone is, spending time with them, getting a chance to, do the following that you should be doing. For example, like this. But either way, the point is, sometimes you just gotta let them know the limits and everything else. And sometimes limits can be hard to spot because it could be anything. Some people's limits are, certain things you say and do, and some things are more depend on what objects you have or what games you play. And that's okay. You don't have to like everything. But what you gotta remember is, when you say things to people, be careful. Because people can, come back and say stuff like that. I know, and it's foreign to some people. Sometimes people don't know what to do when they're being talked to, or people are wanting to get to know them, and it's hard. Socialization can be very tedious and very tricky to get used to. Okay, so there's that. Or wait, hold on. Let me see. Okay, so there's that. And then there's... This is a game that's going to take some getting used to. But I like it, though. It's fun. I do like it. But the thing is, trying to figure out the means to go about it is very, very confusing. And I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, and you will. Don't rush things. Just take the time that you can and do all that you can. Yeah, I know. It can be very nervous to say, but you still shouldn't, drive yourself to the point of insanity, though. Trying to get everything perfect. You're going to have times you're going to fail, and that's okay. It's okay if you, failed all that. That's fine. That's fair. But at the same time, it's new. It changes, and you got to make sure you do whatever it takes. And that's all. Right. And I think you're trying to, get used to the new reality and, new things. But hey, it is what it is, and it will change with time. But don't let yourself, be afraid, and don't let yourself think that you're going to fall apart. You won't, because you have a lot you want to do and a lot to achieve, and that's okay. But either way, don't be afraid to try new games too. Oh, I need to figure out what I'm dealing with. Exactly, and the past is something you can't really, dwell on, but you shouldn't. How do I put this? You don't want to dwell on the past, but at the same time, you want to remember how to avoid the mistakes again. And that's okay. You're allowed to do that. Right. But those who lie about you, they don't matter. Because they screwed up, not you. But as you know, it's going to take time that I do things I can do. Now, granted, I'm not perfect, and I may not know all the answers, and that's okay. I don't need to know every answer. And I shouldn't know all answers. If I do know them all, that would be scary, to say the least. If I know everything, it'll come back to bite. But if I don't know everything, well, then I can't really take a lot of heat for everything. But still, how exactly am I going to figure this part out? Hold on. Okay, let me see. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. All right. Right, and that's the thing. See, the problem is PTSD is one of those things that people forget that it's not just one area that you can get it from. You can get it from car accidents and all that. And I know I don't usually go dark and talk about this stuff, but to make it simple and straightforward, yes, anyone can have PTSD from anything. And no, it's not something people want to scoff or laugh at. There are some that would love to, but they shouldn't. But at the same time, it's also very important. this doesn't say anything about what the puzzles mean. Okay, so there's 12 chapters of this game, but I'm still on chapter 0. So in other words, I'm still at this part, but I'm not on chapter 1 yet. Okay, so I got the dresser key. Are there cheats for this? No. 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 Alright, so who here is an expert in this game? I need to know. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wow. If any of you guys are experienced in this game, don't be afraid to let me know what I'm doing wrong here. Hold on. Let me think. Let me see. Okay, so I'm on Pious Chapter, so I'm on that one then. Okay. Fuck, it's too long. Okay, so I got that. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Mm. Okay. Alright, no problem. And she's sleeping, but she'll say goodnight to you as well. So, no reason to worry there. Thank you for coming, Gia. I appreciate it. I hope your channel does well. Alright. Have a good night. Shit. I need someone to figure this out. Hold on. Is there somebody on the other end? Hold on. Let me mute my mic. Hold on. Shit, this is gonna be a tough one. So, I know I'm stuck on this part. I'm still trying to figure this out. Okay, let's see. I'm doing something wrong here. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Damn it. Okay, so the key broke. Damn it. What? There's gotta be something I'm doing wrong here. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
Instagram.
Wait a minute. This doesn't really help much. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is my first playthrough of this game, and I have not a clue. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hmm. Okay, so the key breaks. Alright, so the key breaks. That means... Alright, so I gotta figure out where to go to fix it, though. Okay. Upstairs is locked. Alex must have a broken key. There must be a way to fix it to be able to unlocked. Okay. Downstairs. Okay, so I got the dresser key. Okay. Where is he? Dresser going? It's not there. Okay. I'm still trying to get a clue what to do. Okay. Yes, I know that part already. Mm-hmm. Oh, crap. Hold on. like I said, guys, I'm still trying to figure this out, and it's still confusing me. So I do apologize. I'm not paying attention much. I'm literally lost. I have no idea what I'm doing. What's that, huh?
Is there a guide for it?
Trying to find one, but I can't tell which one's most accurate. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Probably with. Okay. Alright, so just trying to get caught up on this because I know there's something I gotta do. Okay, this is not helping my case. Uh, okay. So if any of you are familiar with this game, please let me know, because I am stumped right now. Like, I literally am so stumped I'm not even sure where to begin. Don't get me wrong, I like this game. It's fun, it's enjoyable, but fortunately, I have no idea. No? Mirror puzzle. Let's see. So I gotta go. Okay. Okay. So I gotta go back and go to that one. So alright, let me see. Okay, so let me go over here and have it be. Oh, why do they even say that? Hold on. Okay. Okay. Alright. And then with the other one, get that one to match a little like that. Okay. And then do. ridiculous. I'm still trying to figure out like what to do. That's the whole point. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Anyway, like I said, this game is gonna take a while to figure out, but it's not a bad game. I wouldn't call it bad. I'd say it's very much classic, but the problem is trying to figure out what exactly it's gonna take to get through this game. I don't think I have anyone available to help me. At least, not right now. But I'm going to call it here for now because apparently I'm still lost and confused. But before we do anything, I am going to save it just in case. There. This is where we are. So I'm going to end this here. And I'm going to let you all know I did have fun, and I hope you have a lovely birthday, Neo Boyfriend. And also, I want to thank everyone who joined in. Also, Emma, I'm sorry I didn't get to chat with you much, and I hope we get to chat more soon. Please try to get Xfire so we can communicate more. I would really appreciate that. Alright. Okay, so... Alright. I will be trying to play it more and trying to do everything I can. So I will be probably bringing this back since you guys do like it. But I'll also be trying to play original Resident Evil 0 at some point. But until then, this is Shiro and Shadow signing out. Before we go, remember, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and don't forget you now know that there are membership options that you can actually help to fund the channel that way. And there's a direct link for my PayPal, so if you want to help fund the channel that way, and I can get more gear, more things for the channel, but I can also help you guys out later on. So, till we meet again, see you all in the next stream, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.